We're going to start making the hand now. So select the face at the end of the arm and extrude it out. We're going to pull this until it roughly meets where we want the fingers to start. Now I went in and briefly added a little more geometry, helping to define the knuckles and the tendons a little, and most importantly, at the end of the hand, I kind of created some regions that will become the fingers. So now we're going to divide this end part in half. Then we create some V's that will help us as we extrude out the fingers. Now I just completed the operation on the bottom so that it matched the top, and we're going to go through and start extruding out little nubs for the fingers. So I've done each one now, and I kind of staggered them a little so that you get the curved effect where each knuckle is a little bit off from the other, and the pinky knuckle being the farthest back. Now I've extruded one more time to help create the fingers. And once again. Now as I'm extruding these out, notice that I kind of rotate them just a little. This once again helps create a slight natural look for the hand, and it's not so stiff and flat. Now, to help create the tapered effect on the fingers, I go through and select each face individually at the end of each finger and scale and modify each one. And after I've done that for each fingertip, as you can see, this is now done, I'll go through and select the front faces, and we will continue to extrude the fingers. So now here are the 4 fingers. They're all extruded out. But notice that some of them aren't quite right. Specifically, the pinky is a little bit too long. So what we're going to do is go in and point edit this. So we're just scaling it downward a little. And moving it in. Now you notice that we're not doing a lot of detail on this hand. There aren't any fingernails or anything like that. We just don't have the time to go into a lot of detail. Okay, now I've extruded out the nub for the thumb, and we'll go in and do a little point editing to round out this form a little bit more. Then we'll continue on extruding the thumb out. So there you see I've just rounded it a little more. And I did a bit more to kind of round out that, and also rotate the face that we're going to extrude. Now I hope you've enjoyed watching these tutorials. If you have any questions, please feel free to post to the ProTeam forums, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything. Also, if you'd like, I do frequent the IRC chat room called TrueSpace, and feel free to ask me any questions there. I go by the nicknames of O-Man and also Caesar. So we've continued on extruding the thumb out, just scale it in as we go, and now we're doing some final point editing. And that's pretty much our thumb. We haven't spent a lot of detail on the palm. I'll just briefly show you what I have done. You can see the geometry is fairly simple. There's a lot of temporary geometry, 5-point polygons that need to be fixed, but you guys know the principles on how to take care of those now. So just have fun and experiment and keep going.